to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, that was pure. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, just missed. Well, that's a bit disappointing. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
So far, so good.
Perhaps it's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Rich, I know it feels like we say this each week, but I just love being here in Phoenix. If there is one event on the tour that just seems to elevate itself beyond all the others because of all the people that come here to enjoy it, it's this one.
It is certainly a different event than all the others. Now, there's other tournaments that are trying to replicate what they do here in Phoenix, but none of them are successful with it. When you have as many as 650,000 people coming through the gates during the week, you know you're in for a different, unique opportunity here on the PGA Tour. And to play in front of all those folks, even though you know most of them aren't really watching you play golf, they're kind of looking around the crowds and being entertained by everybody else. Still, to have all those people just seemingly right on top of you, it gets to be a little nerve-wracking for some of these players.
Going with the 6-iron here. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Downhill.
And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. That's a good way to move into the top 10. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching the steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play.
Currently tied for 3rd position. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Great touch.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Appears to have overcooked this one. Putting for a par here.
These are on rails, looking good.
175 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. And down it goes. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left, just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order. But after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
Nice one. Just 428 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though. There's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green and a big one to the front left to be avoided. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, that's a great approach shot. This putt to move into a tie for first. Just didn't drop. It's just about 3 feet away. This one started out at 172 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie.
From around 180 yards out. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace.
Looks like this is going to miss just right.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Just a stroke behind the leader. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski.
192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. A lot on the line here. This putt for a share of top spot. That was a gallant attempt. And this putt coming up for his par. One of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. Didn't that look good for a long time?
A birdie putt awaits.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. He's currently just in 2nd place. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. A 1 lead.
And with only 4 holes to go in this event, Luke, this is a good opportunity, big moment for this player.
That putt went a bit long there.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is important.
Hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. Well, it's fair to say that fortune favours the brave, Rich.
Yes, it does. And being just 1 shot back, things are getting interesting.
And with that, and choosing the 8-iron here. And this will give reason for the crowd to go absolutely bonkers here. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. This dramatic finish at TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you've hit the driver but you miss the green, you gotta miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green in 1, you never know You could make it 2.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
That requires a great drive. The big water has it down the left-hand side, and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get at the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Huge bunker shot here to win the tournament. That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. And this putt for the tournament.
Yep, tracking.
Well done to this player.
The job done, and they took down their hero.